Welcome to another Edge of Eternities draft. We're doing a best of one draft this time because the traditional was not firing at this time of night. We got a Starwinder. Whenever a creature you control deals common damage to a player, you may draw that many cards. 7 mana, 7/7. It can work for 4 mana. I do think it. I don't know. I haven't played with this card yet. I do want to find out how good it is, but I played against it once and it was pretty terrifying. It's also Biomech Engineer, which is a super good card, although it's 2 colors. Honestly, I feel like Biomech Engineer might just be the better card. There's also Gene Pollinator. Oh, the Engineer is gold, so it commits me to 2 colors. This keeps you more open. I mean, you can warp this, and you can like get an attack, draw 3 cards if you hit in the air. I feel like Biomech Engineer is actually the correct pick, but I have not played with Starwinder yet, and I want to find out how good this is. Okay, well, we have a Pinnacle Emissary. This is a pretty strong build around. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless drone artifact creature token with flying, and this token can block only creatures with flying. You can warp it for 1 blue-red hybrid mana. So if I end up like blue-red, this card is a very strong build around. There's also Scanship, which is solid. All Fate Scroll is good. Cryo Shatter's fine. Mecha and Grav Kill. I mean, I kind of want to take the Emissary. It seems good with the Starwinder. We make a bunch of 1/1 drones and warp the Starwinder, draw a bunch of cards. I have not played with this card yet either, so I kind of want to build around it. Oh, just taking all the rares, I guess. So now we got to consult the star charts. It's like an impulse. You look at the top X cards where X is the number of lands you control, and you put one of those in your hand, but it's got kicker. And if you kick it, you get 2 cards. So like a 4 mana dig through time, 2 mana impulse. And it's an instant. It's a pretty strong card. Other than that, there's like Mechanozoa, Tannock. I like Kavlan Seeker. Oh, this only triggers off of casting artifact spells and not landers, but I like the Consult the Star Charts. Just a good card. Keep the rare theme going. Alright, so now I could take a Whale. I mean, Whale is pretty solid with Starwinder. You do want flyers with decent amount of power. You can draw the most cards, and I do like Whale in general. Also got Hilderblade, which is a good card, and nothing else here I'm particularly excited about. I could take the Scrapper, but that kind of card's more likely to wheel. I'd rather have the first Whale, I think. Pinnacle Starcage is whatever. I'm not a huge fan of Seam Rip, and this is just like a bunch of Seam Rips to put together. It's slightly better, but not a card I'm crazy about. Let's take the Whale. Alright. I mean, there's a Technician, although it's not an artifact. There's a Scrapper, but there's a chance that I wheel that first Scrapper that I saw. Well, this is kind of good with the Emissary. There's also Broodguard Elite, which is not a bad card if I do end up blue-green. Like, I don't have to be blue-red yet. And I don't think, like, Scrapper doesn't really pull me in that much. I don't like Silencer. I don't like Torpedo that much. I'm going to just spec on the Broodguard Elite in case green is open. I don't think I'm giving up much by doing that. I like the Fate Scroll here. It's an artifact. I can play it in any deck. It's just a very strong card. It fixes my mana if I'm like splashing. It's also Sammy's Curiosity, which is not as good as Fate Scroll, and Bioengineered Future, which I think is pretty mediocre. I think I'd rather just have Fate Scroll. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Uthros, the Tolarian Academy. I mean, it's a different name land for Fate Scroll, and you know, if I do have heavy on artifacts, this could do something. And you know what, like if you get the Nanoform Sentinel, just having a land that can tap things is pretty good. It's also a cut propulsion though. Like if I'm blue-red, I'd rather just have the good removal spell than the Uthros. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, I think I just want the cut propulsion. It's a bit boring, but it seems like it's probably going to be more impactful than the land. So I could get a Scour for scrap, or I could get a Nutrient Block. It's another artifact. My Pinnacle Emissaries. Yeah, I mean, Scour for scrap gets the Pinnacle Emissary. It's not bad. I don't love the card though. I think I'm just going to start taking Nutrient Blocks. This could be good in blue-red. Don't love these cards. Systems Override is not at its strongest in blue-red. You want that in red-black. I could just take a Light Jammer. +1/+2. Gains hexproof till end of turn. It's like it's an artifact. It's not great. Or I could take the Germinating Worm. I'm gonna take the Worm. I like it a little bit more in general, and I could still be blue-green. I don't care about the Light Jammer too much. Alright, well now I'll take a Self-Craft Mechan. This card's really good in the blue-based artifact decks. Sack the Nutrient Block, sack the Cryogen Relics, draw a bunch of cards. It's an artifact, so it's a good pickup here. I think I like a Mechanozoa over Galeblade, mainly because Mechanozoa is an artifact, and I just want to get as many of those as I can. And I like the card in general. Right, so I'll just take the blue card, but I'm not planning on playing the operative. Right, last pick, Torpedo. Alright, Beyond the Quiet, Arch Enemy's Charm, never playing Arch Enemy's Charm. Cult Propulsion, another one, Pinnacle Kill Ship. I'm not taking the Kill Ship or the Moxite. I think for me it's between Cult Propulsion, just keep the red theme going. I do have 2 good red cards right now. Or take it Beyond the Quiet and move into some kind of like blue-white control deck. I mean, a lot of the cards I have so far do lend themselves well to a blue-red artifact style of deck. I kind of want to take the Cut Propulsion. I do really also want to draft this deck. I've never had a chance to draft it. I want to see how good it is. Yeah, I'm gonna take the red card. Whew, the Osteoharmonist. This card is pretty insane. It's black and it's not very splashable. Gigastorm Titan's very good though. It's good with Nutrient Block. You can play it on turn 3. Not an artifact, but just a very strong blue card. I'm gonna take that and pass on the Osteoharmonist, unfortunately. But I'm still getting a good blue card out of it. Space-Time Anomaly. If I had taken the Beyond the Quiet, I could have some kind of control deck going. This card's also very good. We just take a Pangolin though. It's an artifact. It's really good in the blue-red artifact style of deck. I think I like it more than the Microsizer. Definitely like it more than the Shieldmate. But it seems like white might be open from this direction. I'm happy with the Pangolin. I can get Unravel now, or I could get a Kill Ship as another artifact. I'm not a huge fan of Unravel, or I could take a Gale Blade, which is just, I mean, I guess it's good with the Starwinder. I don't love Unravel that much. Do I want Gale Blade or do I want Kill Ship? I'll take the first Gale Blade over the first Kill Ship, I think, but that's close. Right, I like Bombard. I think I like it more than Galvanizing Saw Ship and Scour for Scrap. Yeah, let's get Bombard. Just a lot of efficient removal is good. Alright, I mean, I could get Nebula Dragon now as like a 7-drop. Top end. Full board doesn't seem great in this deck, although it's pretty good with the Starwinder. Full board, the Starwinder. Attack for 10 hasty trample damage? That's kind of insane. I don't know. I'm going to take that. Nebula Dragon, I can probably get one later. This card, I mean, it's still fine on its own. It's almost like a Giant Growth. This is a pretty insane combo, warping the Starwinder. I'll take another Self-Craft Mechan. I love those. Love to get some more Nutrient Blocks or Cryogen Relics. Okay, so now we get choice of 2 mediocre artifacts. The Nanoform Sentinel, it's not bad, but I don't have Spacecraft yet. Could just take a Shieldmate, 2 mana, 3/2. Probably can attack most of the time since I'm an artifact. Right now I'll take one of these Technicians. I don't love a null. Right, I get another one of these Shieldmates. I don't think I love the Light Jammer that much. Alright, Microsizers. Not bad. Take the Rig for War, I guess. Alright, get the last pick scar for scrap. I might play that. Ooh, this pack's pretty bad for me. There's an Interceptor Mechan. You could theoretically splash that. It's a very strong card. There's also another Gale Blade, Whale, Nebula Dragon. Bygone Colossus, a funny combo with Full Bore, but it's just such a bad card most of the time. It's not worth doing that. But I splash for the Mechan. I have All Fate Scroll to fix black. What am I giving up by taking? I'm giving up a Whale and a Gale Blade. This is a very strong card. I only have one way to fix for it right now, though. I'm going to spec on it. It's also an artifact. Another Mechan. I mean, there's also Bombard. And not much else that I want. So it's between Mechan and Bombard. I mean, the Mechan does get much better in multiples. But I only have the All Fate Scroll to fix. Currently at 13 creatures. Mechan seems so good, though. I'm going to take the Mechan, and we'll figure out a way to splash it. Alright, now we get a Phenomenon. Perfect for blue-red. Yep, and a bunch of other stuff I don't really care about too much. Alright, I mean, Mechan Assembler is a nice one. Pumps out a bunch of artifacts whenever an artifact you control enters, I get a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. I take that here over another Bombard. Yeah, I don't know about the Mechan picks. It's pretty close. I can have another Cup Propulsion, just all the removal. I wouldn't mind a Wormhole Sweeper in this deck. Like a flying artifact sounds good with a Starwinder, but I think I just want the solid removal spell. 3 Cup Propulsions. Ooh, I get another Nutrient block now. Pretty happy about that, honestly. With the double Selfcraft Mechan and the Gigastorm Titan. Nutrient block seems really good. So currently I could cut both the Interceptor Mechans and just not play the black. Could also cut the Cloud Sculpt. Right, well, I get my Bombard anyways. You know, I took a Mechan, Interceptor Mechan over a Bombard earlier, and now I get my Bombard, so I didn't give up too much with that pick. Saw Ship. Yeah, I'll take the Saw Ship. I don't need a second Technician. There's a chance I play the Saw Ship. Right. I mean, I wheeled the 2 cards I was considering taking earlier over the Mechan. And I think I'll take another Whale over another Gale Blade. Alright. Well, everything I took the Mechan over came back to me, so I gave up nothing by making those picks. All the Bombards and Cup Propulsions I could want. And I got another Gale Blade. Okay. I think I do cut the Interceptor Mechans. I just don't think I didn't get many landers. All I have is an All Fate Scroll. So currently I'm at 13 artifacts. So things that I could cut or I could trim, let's see here. Some number of Bombards, Cloud Sculpt Technician, Full Bore, Gale Blades are very cuttable. Microsizers, probably going to get cut. I want the Scour for scrap. That could be good in my deck. Well, I definitely am going to cut the Microsizer. It doesn't seem... I mean, it makes a creature unblockable. Yeah, it's a little bit too aggressive for what I'm trying to do, I think. Full Bore is pretty sweet with the Starwinder. I have to cut 5 more cards, get 16 creatures. I want to cut too many more artifacts is the thing. I do like All Fate Scroll. Yeah, we're going to keep the All Fate Scroll. Could cut both Gale Blades. 14 creatures. I do like the whales along with the Starwinder. Just having a, like I said, large flying creature. The Saw Ship could be okay. Maybe I just cut the full bore. Oh, that is a good combat trick. I cut 3 more cards. Cloud Sculpt Technician's an easy one to cut. Yeah. 3 mana, 2/4 flyer. I mean, card's fine. Maybe I don't want 3 bombards. Cut a bombard. We're at 13 creatures, 12 artifacts. I think I might just cut the full bore. It is pretty sweet with the Starwinder. But I think I'd rather have bombard most of the time. And I think we are going to keep the Saw Ship. Alright. This is going to be the deck. I mean, full bore at Mechanizoa, hit for 8. Full bore is tempting. I don't know if this deck is really that aggressive. I think just a random bombard is probably better. Remember, an artifact you control enters. So this card goes crazy with Pinnacle Emissary. Because I play an artifact, I get another artifact. Goes crazy with this thing too. So lands, yep, 9 islands, 8 swamps seems correct. I think this is the deck. All Fate Scroll, not at its best. But I think I still like it just as an artifact. It just, you know, it ramps you, and then late game, once you have enough mana, you can, it's a divination. Alright. I gotta remember, this is best of 1. It's easy to forget. Alright, I'm gonna keep this hand. I don't think I'm gonna run out the nutrient block yet, because I got the pangolin. Yeah, not yet. Massive Gigastorm Titan I could draw. Oh wow. Okay. Aggressive start. Let's play the pangolin. Can't block either of these creatures. So I play next turn. Probably cut Repulsion on the Saboteur. So yeah, I guess I'd rather play the pangolin so I can attack. He puts a counter on this. Removal. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to cut Propulsion the Saboteur, and we're going to do it now. So he doesn't have any... There's like an indestructible Black Trick. Don't want to give him Void. Discard a Mountain. No artifacts in his yard yet. Well, he could discard an artifact. Discarded a Left Stalker Ardent. Okay. Alright. So now I can't actually go Starbreach Whale, Warp, and Shieldmate. I think I just want to play the Shieldmate. I'm still going to hold the Nutrient block. Mainly because I have cards that reward me for playing artifacts. Next turn we'll play the Whale. Yep, I don't mind that. I mean, he can kill my thing now. Oh, doesn't want to do it yet. Well, he can do it soon. Alright, there we go. Just gonna play this. I need a board presence. Another nutrient block and another whale. I don't think I want another nutrient block, but I will take another whale. He's got another removal spell. Okay. Attack for 2. It's not bad, because then the Rust Harvester can start getting in. No attacks. Alright, let's play this first. Yeah, we're not going to warp it. I just need to stabilize a little bit. Alright, cut propulsion's good. Let's spin the land. And we'll pass. Virus Beetle's a card, so we'll hold the mountain. Mutinous Massacre mana unlocked. I think he just... Oh, okay. Another whale down. Alright, I guess we just traded with the 2-2 just to buy time here. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna crack the nutrient block now. I think I just want to get something going. So yeah, I am gonna crack it now, I think. Bombard. But I'd rather bombard or cut propulsion. Cut propulsion can kill a 5/5. Those do exist in red-black, so I'm just gonna bombard this now. And he has no more pressure. Okay. Ooh. Well, I wish I had my nutrient block back. I'm gonna hold that one turn. And both my blocks are gone, but like I said, they're cards that reward me for playing artifacts. Alright. We'll hold that, protect against Virus Beetle. All Fate Scroll, okay. It's kind of nice. That makes you want to play the land. Yeah, we're going to play the land now. I like just drawing 2. Draw 2. Do I have a 1-drop I could play? I don't think so. Both my nutrient blocks are gone. Let's just play Island Pass. Draw 2 cards on his end step. I'm guessing he's got a bunch of removal in hand. Draw 2 on his end step. Okay, okay. And I could play the Mechanozoa. I assume it's going to eat a removal spell, like a Grav Kill. But yeah, let's do it. No, it didn't die. It's interesting. Just flooding out over there. 11 lands. Tragic Trajectory. Doesn't have Void. 2 removal spells. Depressurize. Okay. I don't mind getting a 2-for-1 there. Alright. Still gonna wait on this Mechan. So if I draw like the Assembler or the Pinnacle, whatever, that let me get a token when I play an artifact, it's so good if I wait. And it doesn't do anything right now anyways. It doesn't get through the mono with Sentry. I'm gonna keep playing the lands for now. It's kind of annoying. Let's see if we draw anything to stop that. I don't really want to cut propulsion that, but it hits me for 4 turn. I could just play the Mechan now. Yeah, we're just gonna play the Mechan now. Just have a good blocker for that, so I don't have to use the removal yet. be bad if he's removal on that, then he plays like the 5/5. That lets him draw 2 cards when he has 2 tap creatures. Embrace Oblivion. Okay. Sure. Let's just Cult Propulsion this thing now. I don't take any damage. I'm getting a lot of 2-for-1s here, but... Alright, another Cult Propulsion. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're just gonna cast that. I would say that's a good draw. Do I have to draw? You may draw. Alright. Maybe I wanted to play the land there, so I might be drawing 7. But this is, again, a hedge against Virus Beetle. If this connects, I assume the game is over. I go down to 3 cards, actually. But I think I still do it. I think I can end the game. I think I can end the game in 3 turns unless he has some kind of wrath, which is possible. Let's see, I could go... I have 13 mana. Emissary plus Assembler is 8. That leaves me with 5. Gigastorm Titan leaves me with 3. Or I could warp the Emissary. Warp the Emissary, play Mechan, that's 6. That leaves me with 7. Play like Gigastorm Titan. Yeah, let's just go... I'm just going to cast it, actually. Save the Saw Ship till next turn. I can crew it immediately. Alright, pass. I guess maybe a Survey Mechan, that could kill me, force me to draw 3 cards. Alright, that's not going to get it done. So he's dead. Okay. Starwinder. So we're playing best of 1, so opponents might be more aggressive than best of 3. That certainly felt like an aggro matchup a little bit. Yeah, I'll keep it. I got removal, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, he doesn't do a whole lot right now. But the All Fate Scroll ramps me to the Saw Ship. Eventually I'll draw a creature which can station it. Leading with the islands, because of Strip Mine as always. Okay, it's a nice 2-drop for me. Oh, I'm so jealous. I didn't get any of these. Next turn I can play the All Fate Scroll and attack with it, potentially. Okay, I'm fine with this. But I would love to draw a creature so I can station the Saw Ship turn I play it. So next turn I want to draw a creature that I can cast. That is perfect. I'm just gonna cast it, because like I said, the Saw Ship. Alright. I'll keep the Mechan, but the land goes away. Alright. So we can play the Saw Ship. Smash for 6. Bombard doesn't kill my Saw ship. He needs like Cut Propulsion, Cryo Shatter. Orbital Plunge would do it. Okay. It doesn't work. Concede. Session of Shame. Nope. Okay. So I could kill his flyer with Cut Propulsion. Yeah. Let's get more aggro with the whale. Let's do it. Attack for 9. I want to place the Mechan. Yeah, I'll play this, but I'm not going to sacrifice an artifact, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it's good enough. 2 removal spells. Mechanozoa slows them down. Starwinder does nothing yet. But maybe late game I can get a hit in, warping it. Forest. Okay. I'll play the island to make him think about Divert Disaster. Hold full control. Think, resolve. Ooh, the Gigastorm Titan. So if I draw a land next turn, I can go Alfate Scroll into the Titan. I don't really want to Mechanozoa that thing, because he gets to Surveil. I'll just bombard it. Or I could play the Alfate Scroll. Nah, I'm just going to kill it. Hey, what's up, Yokamo? Alright, I like this. So now I can go Alfate Scroll into Gigastorm Titan. Very nice. If he doesn't have a good blocker next turn, I can Warp Starwinder, draw 4 cards. Ice-Till Explorer, okay. So I could Warp the Starwinder and force him to chump. Or let me draw 4. If I just want to get that thing out of here. Or I could Mechanozoa and play the Shield Mate. I think I like warping the Starwinder here. It's sort of like a form of removal. I'm fine either killing that or drawing 4. I'm happy with either scenario. I assume he chumps here, but I don't know. Yeah, I draw 4 cards. Like, I'm happy with this. And I get to play a land and then the Shield Mate. Do you even want to play the Shield Mate? Maybe I wait till the turn where I warp. Yeah, I'm actually not going to play the Shield Mate yet. It doesn't get through the 2-4 anyways. Although it will next turn when I Mechanozoa. I think I'd still rather have the drones. So we're going to wait. I can also just cast Starwinder next turn. Alright, so he gets this train going. Didn't get a land in his graveyard. So he can't play 2 lands. Okay, Radiant Strike, that's fine. We're going to make a bunch of drones now. So let's see. I can go Warp Pinnacle Emissary, play Shieldmate, Warp Mechanozoa, keep that thing tapped. Warp. Drone. Warp, get a drone. Keep this thing locked down. Okay. Fungal Colossus, that's fine. So let's see, I could cut propulsion the Colossus and maybe play the Emissary. Seems fine. Or I could play the Starwinder and draw 2 cards. That's pretty good too, honestly. Don't even care about the Fungal Colossus. Yeah, let's just play the Starwinder and just draw 2 cards. And it's a 7/7. Kind of dwarfs the Fungal Colossus anyways. You could have removal for it this turn, like a Banishing Light. But I'm still pretty far ahead, I feel like. No, it's not a Banishing Light. Diplomatic Relations on the Fungal Colossus. What it feels like. Should do it now, though, because I have Cult Propulsion to interrupt you. So I don't need to Mechanozoa yet, because it doesn't actually open up any attacks for me. Well, it does with the Starwinder, I guess. Play I kind of want to get the Pinnacle Emissary at first, though. We're just going to poke for 2 more in the air, I think. I feel like it's Diplomatic Relations, and I don't want to walk into it. So he has to make the first move, or I keep drawing 2 cards. Well, he doesn't have it. Well, this keeps happening. I think probably not going to lose. Nutrient block. Oh my god. All right. So now I just got to worry about Beyond the Quiet because I'm so far ahead at this point. You could play Pinnacle Emissary. Pinnacle Emissary, Nemonanon, and Nutrient Block. I think we're just going to run out. We're going to play at Nemonanon, actually. And we're just going to wait. Because I'm so far ahead. I think I'm just going to hold up my removal. I think the only thing I could lose to now is a Sweeper, Beyond the Quiet. So I don't want to overextend. And if he can't deal with what I have in play, he's just so dead. I got 2 removal spells. Drawing so many cards. So let's see what he can do. Loading zone. Okay. Well, Beyond the Quiet's not happening with that mana. Okay. Well, this is all he's got. He's in trouble. Sure. Alright. Cup Repulsion on your 7/7. And I don't think I need to Cup Repulsion any other creatures. So now we're going to go off with Pinnacle Emissary. Actually, maybe I could have had lethal now that I think about it. So let's put this on. Wait, do I have lethal? 10 damage. Oh, I do have lethal. He's dead. All right. I'm overthinking this. Oh no, I don't have lethal. I don't know, because the Mechanozoa, I can't warp it. I could play the Mechanozoa, tap down something. Alright. I guess this wasn't quite right. Play Nutrient Block. Let's put this on Flyers. Alright, well, he's had enough. Oh man, comboing off there. I guess I should have cut Propulsioned the other creature on his end step, because then on my turn I could have Mechanozoa'd, and I definitely would have had lethal. So that was a mistake. But yeah, this deck is it's doing well so far. Starwinder has been good. It has been good. Both games where I drew it. Like the first game, it drew 7 cards. And then that game, I warped it and drew 4. And then late game, I drew like at least 4 more. There's no end to the card draw. All right. Pinnacle Emissary, Starwinder, Bombard. Yeah, this hand's fine. I can Bombard an early play for my opponent. I can eventually Emissary. Okay. I might actually wait till turn 3 to cast that, just so I can warp the Emissary and then play a Shield Mate, get a creature immediately. Okay, okay. Pangolin Plains. What? 2 islands, Mills Pangolin Plains. Interesting. Okay, this is good. So I think what I'm going to do is warp the whale. Let's go use my mana this turn. All right, I like the nutrient block. Do I need a bombard? I kind of would rather draw a 5th land. So I think I'm going to bin the bombard, but keep the block. Block's good with emissary. Then next turn I can go warp Pinnacle Emissary, play Shield Mate, get a 1/1 immediately. Oh, he's holding up all of his mana though. I'm gonna, oh man, if he has Unravel here, it's pretty brutal, but I'm gonna go for it. Oh no. Oh no, he draws the card too. All right, well that was a disaster, but I mean, you gotta go for it. The play is just too good. All right, well, I haven't lost yet, but that was pretty annoying. I would like to draw land 5 so I can get the Starbreach Whale in play and then warp the Starwinder out, draw a bunch of cards. All right, I would have liked to draw an island there. I guess I could play and crack Nutrient Block. Or I could warp Mechanozoa. I kind of want to draw the island, so I think we're going to play this and hold up Bombard and crack it in a turn. Get a land, but we'll attack for now. I could Bombard the modifier now. But he's going to turn on the Sweeper. Let's just wait. Turbo Drone. So that turns on the Sweeper. Okay. Do I Bombard the modifier? Hey, thanks for the sub, Yokamo. Thanks a lot for the sub. Appreciate it. Don't get many subscribers, so it's always really nice when someone does. I think I am gonna kill the modifier actually. I think this is just gonna get a lot of damage on me in the long game. Do it before he gets the trigger at the beginning of combat. Thank you. Island? Alright, no island, but I still drew a land, so I can play the whale, which hopefully stabilizes. Alright. I'll put the island on top. Okay, there we go. Island. Yeah, I like both of these. Let's do this, draw the island first. I don't mind having another removal spell. And yeah, I can go Mechanozoa next turn and set up the Warp Starwinder, draw a bunch of cards. Alright. He's got his own cut propulsion. I could trade off with the Turbo Drone. Alright, this is fine. So I can play Mechanozoa. Just want to cast it. Tap down the sweeper, and I'll attack with a 3/2. I'm fine with this trade. It's good getting creatures off the battlefield when I'm about to warp the Starwinder. Next turn I could warp Starwinder, crack Nutrient Block. Ooh, alright. Pretty good. You got my he ate my shield mate. Hope he doesn't have removal for Mechanozoa, or things start to get bad for me. If he doesn't have removal, I can warp Starwinder, and that kind of it's a form of removal. He leaves all of his mana open. I don't love that, but I think we got to go for it. The second unravel would be all right. If he Lost in Space would get me really good too here, but this kind of forces him to have to chump block if he doesn't have an answer. The second light jammer, it keeps it alive. Very nice. Okay. Let's crack this now in case I get a land drop. I'll want to play it. Yep, I do want to play it. All right. Well, I can cast a Starwinder next turn, but it's kind of funny. Double light jammer. And Cut Propulsion cannot kill that Turbo Drone. Can kill that though. He definitely can't attack with a 4/7. Pretty risky. I could just play the Starwinder. Maybe I want to get that in play. Whale. 7 mana. If I had 8 mana, I would go Whale plus Propulsion. But I don't. If I play Starwinder, he starts making artifacts, and I'll have chump blockers forever if he has an artifact. Or I could warp the Whale and Cut Propulsion the Assembler. Or I could just play the Whale. I think I like getting the Starwinder in play. I think with Cut Propulsion, it makes next turn his blocks pretty awkward. He can play an artifact though and get a chump blocker. But if he doesn't have one, this makes things really awkward for him. Because if he like double blocks with the 4/7 and the 4/4, I can Cut Propulsion the 4/4. Unless he's got the third light jammer. Whoa, Virulent Silence. Alright, so nice. Can start pecking in the air, poisoning me. Yeah, she should attack in the air. This is an interesting game. If I get in one hit with a Starwinder, or any creature, probably can win from there. Ooh. That does seem pretty good. So that'll let me draw 6 cards, but I do need to be careful. He's got a lot of artifact creatures. I attack with a 7/7, he just chumps with a 2/2 probably. Or maybe he just puts all of his creatures on it. And then I trade off Starwinder. Could attack with everything. Then he goes like 4/7 and 2/2. A Mechanozoa, Starwinder chumps. I don't know, maybe attack with everything. What if he just takes it all? That's insane, you can't do that. I'm attacking with everything. Yep. This is fine. So I can kill the Mechan Assembler. Or I could Cut Propulsion to keep my Mechanozoa alive. What's up, Anna? Yes, more draft. If I cut Propulsion, I can't play any other creatures this turn, and I do need to be mindful about that Virulent Silencer. I think I want to get the Whale in play as a blocker. So I'm just going to let the Mechanozoa go. That is not how I'd like to assign damage. Arena. I would go 1 there, 4 there. Play the Whale. I don't want All Fate Scroll. Do I want land? Land doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't let me double spell. So no, I don't think I want... I think I want, like, Bombard. So we're going to bin both of those. I want Bombard in case he finds a way to kill this Whale, and I need to kill the Virulent Silencer. Oh, shit. Okay. I mean... that's pretty good with the Silencer. Although now I can kill the Silencer with Cut Propulsion. Wow. That's... but I'm going to draw 7. So let's see. This is 6, 9 damage. I Cut Propulsion that... take 9, go to 6. Attack with Starwinder, draw 7. Cut Propulsion the Silencer to finish it off. Have the Whale back on block duty. I'll be at 6 life. And after the Cut Propulsion, I'll have 5 mana left to work with. We're just going to take all of this. Eight poison. As you do. As you do. Move the light jet. Oh, my opponent is a genius. He moved it so I can't Cut Propulsion that thing. I respect that. Is this target creature? Target... doesn't matter. Oh, it's so smart. So I can draw... I mean, I could still draw... if I draw 10 cards, I'll probably draw a Cut Propulsion and Bombard. But then he'll still be able to kill me unless I draw like a cheap creature. I could also just attack him for 7. Let's just draw 7 cards and leave back 1 blocker, I think. All right. There we go. I got the second Cut Propulsion. So... wow. This is... do I let him untap? Get me the 3rd Light Jammer. So I can play the Pangolin, double Cut Propulsion, the Silencer. Yeah, I have 2 mana left. Play the Pangolin. I mean, I could kill it now. If he moves the Light Jammer onto something else pre-combat, I lose to Divert Disaster, I lose to Unravel, and I lose to a 3rd Light Jammer if I wait. But if I wait till his turn, it might be a little better for me in terms of how he moves the equipment around. Like, if he moves the Light Jammer off the 4/5, I'm going to get greedy here. I'm going to get greedy. This makes, I think, the equipment a little more complicated in how he wants to equip. This is a sick game. I like my opponent's plays here. That was an amazing play, moving the Light Jammer onto the Silencer. I guess it makes sense because you don't want it to get bombarded. But this makes it a little complicated. So I don't want him to attack with the Microsizer because that lets him shrink one of my creatures. So we're going to go for the double Cut Propulsion, beginning of combat. All right, it worked. Silencer down. His attacks aren't good. Pangolin, okay. Okay, I like this. Whew. I don't think, no, I can't kill him next turn. There's some way I could die to this. Alright, he's got nothing else. So if he like, let's say he moves it onto the Pangolin. Pangolin will have 2 power, buffs it 3 power, moves both 5 power. Oh, Nutrient Block will probably make it hard for him to actually finish me off. Okay, let's see here. So I definitely want to save 3 mana for Nutrient Block, Crack Nutrient Block. So I have 9 mana total. That leaves me with 6 mana after that. So I could play Mechanisembler to gum up the board. Yeah, I could play Menomenon first and buff some things. But I can't actually get through. I think I could play the Saw Ship, attack him for 6. But that leaves me a little vulnerable. I do kind of like gumming up the ground with the Assembler. But then how am I attacking? Or I could play okay, I got it. I could play this card. I could play Menomenon, buff the whale. That lets me get attacking in the air. But I think I do want a flying blocker. Yeah, we're just gonna. But the Microsizer can kill me in 2 hits, so I do need to start pressuring him. I don't have forever to wait. I think we're gonna play Nematonon. I can barely say this card. And the Nutrient Block. I'm gonna put a counter on the whale. So I currently have 3 to crack. I don't think putting a counter on the Pangolin matters very much. But we are gonna put a counter on the whale. Decline. And we are gonna attack with the whale. Takes it. So I draw 4. Alright, nothing great there. I mean, I could play more things, but I think I just want to hold the Nutrient Block to not die. I mean, if he counterattacks with this, I can just chump block. Or I could just take it. Yeah, we're just gonna end the turn, I think. Just hold up this Nutrient Block. Make sure we don't die here. Oh, whew. Damn, that was a good game. Virulent Silencer got me to 8 poison, 6 life. Attacking me on 2 fronts. Okay. 4-0. Alright. Here we go. Yeah. I like the Bombard. It's gonna protect me from some early aggression, and the whales will find me some action. Alright. No Gene Pollinator. Warp a whale. Warping whale, as they say. Let's get rid of an island or a mountain, but we'll keep the Consult the Star Charts. That seems good on 4 mana. Just to draw 2 cards. It's gonna be instant speed 4C on turn 4. So I could bombard this. Or I could take it. I don't really care too much about that. I'm gonna hold up Bombard, I think. I guess there's Biosynthetic Burst if I wait. I don't really care about the Pangolin though. I'm gonna take this hit. I'm gonna take 2 and then bombard whatever is the best creature at end of turn. If he wants to play like a 2-drop artifact, like a Melted Moxite, and yeah, see, this is fine. Pays a mana. And I'm going to bombard that. So I could play the Mechan, but at this point I'm not under any pressure, so... I mean, this card gets better the longer you wait. I changed my mind. I'm going to get a board presence. And we'll start rolling out whales, and we'll eventually consult the star charts. Okay. It's a large creature. So let's just play this whale. Try and find another Cup Repulsion, Bombard. I don't really want either of these. I'm going to bin them both. I just want to find a removal spell, I think. No attacks. So this looks at the top X or X number of the lands. So I could cast it without kicker. Look at the top 5, try and find a Cup Repulsion or Bombard. I do have, I think, like 4 more of those. All right, well, I'm taking 5 here. Killed my whale. Mechan Assembler is good, but I am kind of getting beat down here. All right, I'm gonna wait one more turn before consulting without kicker to find removal. Get the assembler online. Take another 5. Weapons manufacturing in red green. Interesting. All right. Well, needs a sack outlet though. I might trade here if he attacks. I probably will. All right, he doesn't. So now I can go Shieldmate, and this is the turn I can consult the star charts. Seems good to me. Make a 2/2, and we'll end step consult. Look at the top 6. Pick 2 of them. It's almost dig through time. Sure. Yep. The ground is pretty gummed up now. This is okay. Death Touch. All right. That's pretty good. Death Touch, Trample. I mean, I'll still throw these 2 in front of it. To that one? Because he's not attacking? Okay. Cast with kicker. All right. I think we know what we're taking. These 2. Okay. So, oh man. Whenever you cast, whenever it enters. Oh no, so it doesn't actually work. I guess I could warp it and get a 2/2 this turn and then a 2/2 next turn. Yeah, it's not bad. Cup Repulsion, the Crasher. Yeah, I think I do want a Cup Repulsion, the Crasher. That lets me get an attack in with some of these creatures. Yeah. Cup Repulsion that. I need to warp so I can attack with my 3/2. Or do I just want to play it? I think I want to warp it to get the extra 2/2 out of my Mechan Assembler. I can warp this one too. Let's just go attack with these. 6. Warp the whale. Bombard and Pangolin. I mean, Pangolin seems good, just more artifacts. Bombard seems good also. I'll draw the Pangolin first. The next turn I can go Emissary and then play the Pangolin, and just getting a huge board. Getting to the point where he's gonna have to like Wrath or go over the top with like a Glacier Godma. So I don't know how he sacks the munitions in red green. Yep, the Warping Whale. Sack Nutrient Block. Okay, I mean, that's a very large creature, so I can't get through that right now, but eventually. So I think I want to play this first. Although it won't grow the pangolin, but I think I'd rather have the drone. Get this going. I could also wait, do it next turn. Get an extra 2/2 that way. Let's just do it now. All right, I have a very large board, but I can't get through the predator. What do I have to get rid of it? I have the first bombard. Oh shit. It's a very large flyer. 1 damage to target creature, so you can kill my drone. It's pretty good. Oh, you shouldn't kill that one. Okay, I guess he didn't want me to make artifacts anymore. That's reasonable. Okay. So next turn he can play it. I'm just going to do this while I can, because otherwise he's going to ping it next turn when he replays it. So we're just going to chump, not take the damage. Then just cast the whale. This thing is a 4/5, so I can't even bombard it. Yep, just cast whale. Oh, these are both good cards. Damn. Mechanozoa and Menomenon. So Mechanozoa, I can warp it, and I can tap down the thing. I guess if I want to draw this game out, I'd rather draw Menomenon first to get the extra counter. I'm gonna do that. And no attacks. He plays his dragon, pings the whale. I don't block with the whale. He gets in for 4. Next turn I go Phenomenon, and I can block with whale, then bombard on a future turn. He just plays the worm. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, this is gonna be a longer game, which is why I like doing this first. Just getting the extra value, pumping like a flyer, I think is gonna matter here. No attacks. Ground is still thoroughly gummed up, so his fatties can't really get through. Yep. Shoots my whale, presumably. Yeah. So I could block and then bombard. Next turn. No, I don't think I care. I'm taking 4. Next turn I can warp Mechanozoa. Tap down the Predator. Start poking in the air. Sure. So warp. Get a drone. Put a counter on either Menomenon or whale. So the whale, if I make it 4/6, it can bounce off the predator, and they can finish off the predator with a bombard. So we'll put it on the whale, I think. And yes, we'll put a counter on the pangolin. All right, let's tap down the predator. And this time we'll put a counter on Menomenon, I think. And will I pay the 1 or will I hold up bombard? Next turn he attacks with the Hellkite, and I can finish it off with bombard. I don't think I'm going to pay the 1, actually. I think it just gets killed by a Blooming Stinger. Nah. I'd rather attack for 6. says flying, right? No, none of these creatures have reached yet. I'd rather attack for 6, block with my 1/1 drone, and then bombard the dragon to finish it off, and then next turn play Mechanizoa. I mean, maybe he doesn't attack with the Hellkite here. It's kind of risky. Pain for all. Whenever enchanted creatures deal damage, it deals that much damage to each opponent. Wow. Any other target. Yeah, I mean, I can't kill it. So this might kill my Menomenon, maybe, or my Emissary. Kills my Menomenon. Okay. It's a bummer. I do get to finish it off now. Block there. He's going to get to kill my Pinnacle Emissary now, too. Pretty annoying. But I think I need to get this thing off the board. I'll let him target something first. Oh, it's each opponent. Alright, well, let's just finish it off. I'm taking 5. But I now get to, let's play the land. Play this, lock down the Predator another turn. This time I will pump the Pangolin. Tap that down. Pump the Pangolin. Yeah, I think just with the flyer, unfortunately. Could also attack with the pan. No, I have more removal. I could kill the Blooming Stinger with a Bombard, then start attacking with Pangolin. Just the flyer. All right. I mean, he's got 15 life, so he's got draws, and he's got the Terrabotanist. Oh shit. Oh my god, that's insane with the munitions. So I have 3 turns, and this is drawing cards. What? I need to draw Nutrient Block. Wow, that was an insane draw. Gigastorm Titan. I need to draw Nutrient Block or try and kill him before he combos me off. What if I attacked with both of my 5/5s? Attack here, attack here. He's taking 5. Leaving back 4 blockers. Well, I can't. Let's see. Leave back 4 blockers. Goes 2/3 on a 2/2. Blooming Stinger on like a 5/5 on the Pangolin. Germinating Worm on the 3/3. And it chumps the 5/5. It takes 5 in the air. Maybe I don't attack with the 2/2s. I do this. I think I like this a little bit more, actually. Let's do that. Gain extra life off the Terrabotanist. Yeah, good play. Yep, trade there. Chump. Keep that. Okay. Play the Gigastorm Titan. Just 11. Okay. I think I need to top deck. Oh, technically he has no more weapon, no more munitions. He still needs another artifact, and he bins that. So I guess I'm not dead yet. This is another good game. But I can't get through in the air anymore for free. Cut propulsion. So if I cut propulsion, the germinating worm, he has 3 blockers. He blocks my biggest creatures, whale, mechanozoa, titan, and he takes 6, 9 exact lethal. Block, block, block. 6, 9, 10. Oh my god. Guess I'm glad I attacked with some things last turn. Wow, crazy game. That's 10. Oh my god, another crazy close game. That's a nice combo. Weapons manufacturing and memorial vault. 2 rares, but it's a nice engine. I was wondering what in red green you would use to start sacking the munitions. All right. 5-0. Keep this going. Man, that was a sick game. Some good games in this draft. All right, we got at least 2 more. Yeah, we're keeping this. I mean, I can Star Breach Whale, warp it to find my 3rd land, and I just have tons of removal. Gene Pollinator is annoying, though. Did not want to see that. Two drop also? Warp. Okay, so he's planning on playing that next turn. Probably. That will most likely be what I bombard. Let's just warp this. Land. Do I just want to keep ripping lands? How many lands do I want? I definitely want one of them. Yeah, I mean, I do want 5 lands for the whale. Maybe this is greedy, but I'm just going to keep all these. No, I think this is conservative, actually. I'm going to keep all these lands. I think I just want to not miss my land drops, and I want to ramp up to 5 so I can play the whale again. Just kill everything he plays. That's my plan. Yep, that is dying right now on my turn. Before he has some trick to save it. We're going to leave with a bombard, since cut propulsion can kill larger things, potentially. Yeah, kill that right now. Expecting a Halia soon. The uncommon Halia, which maybe is more scary in this position. All right, that's also gonna eat eat a bombard, I think. I guess Halia doesn't die to cut propulsion. The uncommon one. She's like a 4/5, I think. I do need to kill. Oh, he still gets to make a lander. It's pretty annoying. Which removal spell do I want to use? I do need to kill it. I do need to kill it now. In common Halia, it's a 3/4, I think, or is it a 3/3? Can't actually remember. Let me check here. This is actually pretty important. It's a 3/3. Okay, so I can kill it with cut propulsion. So I'm actually going to bombard this one, I think. I'm just going to do it now. Save propulsion in case he plays like a germinating worm. Okay. Or that. I mean, we're gonna kill that too. So I guess I'll let him crack the lander. He does have Biosynthetic Burst up. And if he taps out... I'm gonna let him tap out. I think he's gonna crack the lander here. Okay, now we'll do it. I'm out of removal. I killed 2 Agrarians and a Halia. I mean, those are all kind of pretty threatening cards. Cards you want to kill. Does he have a good follow-up? Like Glacier Godma? Alright, that I don't mind. That's not very threatening. Can play our whale, maybe stabilize. Ooh. So I could also warp. Maybe cast warp, play this, sack the drone. Seems pretty insane. Does work the way I think, right? When it enters, when you cast. Yeah. Warp. He will not have a chance to kill this before I cast the self-craft mech in, get my drone. Sack the drone. Counter on my mech in. Draw a card. Another mech in. Okay, okay, nice. That goes away. When I get to 7 mana, I can just cast this and then play another mech in. If I don't hit my 7th land next turn, I could just play the whale. Sure. It's not getting through the 4-5. Oh, he's got Focus Fire. He's got Focus Fire. I guess I do want to get it out of his hand. Yeah, that's fine. You can Focus Fire me. Oh man. So good. Hey, thanks for the follow, Lacey. So I could play the whale or I could play the assembler. Assuming he doesn't have another removal spell, it's better to get the assembler out first, because next turn if I draw land 7, I go Emissary into Mechan, and I just explode onto the board. If he does have removal, you know, it's a bummer, but I still have lots of follow-up action. I'm glad I baited out that Focus Fire, because I'd rather this one stay alive. Yep, alright. That's probably not going to be good for him, so I still want to... I could just play this and get it going. It's not mana efficient, but I want as many drones as possible. Or I could Mechanizoa. I'm not under any pressure yet. Oh, here we go. Play this and warp the Mechanizoa. We figured it out. We'll tap the 3/2 so I can attack with my assembler. Okay. Cast. Okay, so no attacking from me right now, but I can play the Mechanizoa. Oh yeah. We got all the answers now. So play this. Tap the 5/5. Attack with these two. And the drone. So he needs like a Beyond the Quiet. mean, that's large, but I do have a cup repulsion. And also, he has no reach creatures. He's just going to die in the air. I can play Sawship next turn. So I play Sawship. Yeah, that puts him on a pretty short clock. Let me just double check. I can't kill him, right? He's got 4 blockers. No, I can't kill him. Sawship it up. All right, and let's just tap the Emissary. I'm not going to block with it. Hit you for the air for 8. Pass. All right. I mean, he can sack this and get like an auxiliary boosters if he has one in his deck. That lets him block the Sawship. So technically still alive, although let me just think here. If I kill the Germinating Worm, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 7 blockers. Auxiliary boosters on the Sawship. The 3 drones get through. He's at 2 life. And I have 1, 2, 5, 6. So yeah, he's not dead. Well, hold on. I can play Mechan. I can put a counter on one of my flyers. That puts him to 1. Still not dead, though. All right, let's start with that, though. Let's just draw the card. Play this. Let's just go sec this drone. Just leave ground blockers in case he's got like an insane Godma turn next turn. All right, land. Yep. Just attack with the flyers. Put him to 1. He sacks out Captain, gets the boosters, blocks my Sawship, goes to 1, and he has to draw Beyond the Quiet. Oh, I screwed up. I could have killed it with Cup Repulsion. I forgot that it doubles the damage if the creature is flying. So I actually did have lethal there. Whoops. All right, well let's pass. I can do the next thing. He suits up. All right, yeah, he's dead. But yeah, little mistake there. Gave him an out to draw Beyond the Quiet. All right, he's just hoping I misclick. Okay. All right. 6-0. Can we get the 7-0? This deck is fun. It's first time drafting blue-red artifacts, but I feel like I got a lot of the pieces. I got the Pinnacle Emissary, I got Phenomenon, a couple Nutrient Blocks, a couple Self-Craft Mechans. Didn't get any Cryogen Relics, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, I'm keeping this. I can consult on 2 just to find my 3rd land if I miss. Or I could crack the Nutrient Block. Alright, I didn't miss, not yet. I think I'm not gonna crack it yet. Oh well. That's pretty annoying. Maybe I just consult as an impulse. Try and find like a... Yeah. We're just gonna do this now. Try and find a mountain. Alright, we found one. I'm just gonna Cup Repulsion that. Is that I'll have Mechan to sack a Nutrient Block and draw 2 cards, so let's just kill this thing now. Comet Crawler, sure. All right, let's get the Mechans going. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Virus Beetle. I think it... It's either Sawship or Selfcraft Mechan, I think. I think it's Sawship. I think I like all the other cards more. And Embrace. Very nice, very nice. Living the Black Dream. Pitch Virus Beetle to that. Okay. So it's a bit awkward because if I warp the Emissary, then I can't play the Mechan immediately. I could just play the Emissary and hope he doesn't have removal. We're just going to play it. If he doesn't have removal, this is pretty insane for me next turn because I can play the Mechan and sack the drone. If he does have removal, I'll be sad. Blinkmoth Nexus. Yeah. I could have waited to warp it. That could have been better. But I had not. I guess I could have just held up removal there. That might have been better. All right, all right. Do I just play the Mechan? Or do I get this thing? Yeah, we're gonna play the Mechan. Stop taking damage. I can warp Starwinder and attack, force him to like chump block. All right, just gonna peck it in the air now. It's fine. Nice. I think I like warping Starwinder this turn. Well, let me think here. No, I changed my mind. Yeah, okay. New plan. The new plan is hold up removal. Do I want to bait him to attack? Attack with my Mechan? I do, actually. I'm doing this because I want him to counterattack with a Comet Crawler. So if he plays another blocker post-combat, I kill it, and then I warp Starwinder and draw a bunch of cards. He's not doing the Blinkmoth Nexus. So he has a 5-drop. Alright. I'll just take this. I'm going to bombard his 5-drop. Yep. I could cut Propulsion it and then say bombard for the Comet Crawler. Let's do that, actually. And now we get to Starwinder and draw 3 cards. All right. Draw 3. Oh, wow. And I can play the Gigastorm Titan. Very nice. Next turn, I can play the Starwinder and attack with some fatties. He has no cards left. So it's pretty awkward for him. He doesn't have good blockers. Attacking me? No, the Starwinder's come. All right. Slam the Starwinder. Attack with both. This makes things... All right. I will draw 7 cards. And I will discard 3 lands. Let's discard an island, actually. Yep. There's Phenomenon. Okay. I mean, I guess I just don't need to not die to a Wrath. Not overextend too much where he like Beyond the Quiets or there's a black one that can kill everything. I could get back my Starwinder. I could just go like bombard, and not commit too much. Bombard the Comet Crawler. Let's just go bombard the Comet Crawler. Attack with all. Yep. All right. I could draw a lot of cards here. I don't think I want to draw 7 more, but I will draw 3 more. This one I'll decline. I only have 8 cards left in my deck. Is that 3? Let's just play a whale. Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fine. I can't warp the whale, but I like just getting it into play. Discard an island. So he goes Beyond the Quiet. I still have Follow Up Whale, Phenomenon, a couple of Mech and Shield mates coming. Does he have a sweeper? This is he just wants Void. He did have it. Okay. He's not dead yet, but he's at 3. And I do have some backup reserves here. Let's go Phenomenon. All right, he's done. When you draw that many cards, even if they have the sweeper, you're not going to run out of gas. All right. Well, that was a sweet deck. We went 7-0. Some sweet games. I think my favorite games were the one with the Virulent Silencer was probably my favorite game, but the one where my opponent had weapons manufacturing and Memorial Vault, that was a nice one. I have not seen that combo yet, but very strong. Let's look at the deck one more time. This deck was great. I mean, double Nutrient Block, double Selfcraft Mechan. Those are nice. Lots of the 3-mana removal spells. I had some of the good rares: Starwinder, Pinnacle Emissary. Guess that's it rare wise. The Consult the Star Charts was solid too. But yeah, I think Pinnacle Emissary and Starwinder are the cards that really let me go over the top in a lot of those games. That kind of similar to nice part of the engine. Combos very well with the Pinnacle Emissary. Just every turn you get a 2/2 and a 1/1 flyer. Really hard for people to grind through that. All right, well, thanks for watching. See you later.